Hi everyone! Now I'll try not to keep you for too long as we are halfway through April already and I still haven't got around to doing my March favourites, but here they are. I actually recorded this already but somehow half of the video's gone missing, so I'm going to have to start again. First up is the Clarins Instant Eye Makeup Remover for waterproof and heavy makeup. Now I spoke about the L'Oreal Waterproof Telescopic Mascara in my last favourites video and I do like to wear it every day, but it's quite hard to remove with just a standard kind of Bioderma type cleanser. This makes the job so much easier. You just shake it up. I've done it already. It's kind of half a clear liquid and then the bottom bit's more of a blue oil, and when you mix it together it just makes this oily but not greasy fluid, and you just pop it on a cotton pad and then I put it over my eye for about 10 seconds and it just kind of glides off. It does take a few goes, but it's so much easier than just using a normal standard makeup remover, and it doesn't ruin the eyelashes at all. I haven't had any come out, and I'm not sure if it claims to, but it actually feels like it's making my eyelashes nicer as well. They definitely feel a lot softer and maybe a bit stronger, and they just generally look really nice even after I take my makeup off. It's £18, which is not cheap, but it does the job so well, and I just saved this for my eyes. It's taken me around 6 weeks to get to this point, so it's not really too bad considering I use it every single day. My next favourite is another oily kind of product, and it's the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Skin Therapy Oil. I tried this out on a whim because it was in a goodie bag. I think it might have been from the Cosmopolitan Awards that I went to. But anyway, I used to use baby oils after bath or a shower to hydrate my skin instead of a moisturiser because I'm lazy. But I recently had quite a bad experience with a cleanser that had mineral oil in and had a breakout on my face, so I'm steering clear of that if I can. So this doesn't have any in, it's just all natural as far as I know, and I really like the effect. I started by applying it on wet skin straight out of the bath or shower, and I prefer to kind of dab my skin with a towel first and then use it on semi-dry skin, as I feel it sinks in better and I'm not wasting the product when I apply it on wet skin and then I dry off anyway. This is around £9 or £10 I think, and they do have a more basic version of it without the pump, which I saw when I repurchased this, and that was around £5, but I like the pump and I didn't want to fix something if it wasn't broken because I really liked the effect of this, and it smells so good. The fragrance is quite strong, so if you don't like cocoa butter smells then this might not be for you, but I really like it, and it's kind of where I use it mostly before I go to bed after a bath. It's the smell kind of comforts me now and helps me sleep better. But yeah, I love this and I would really recommend it if you have dry skin or if you just like cocoa butter and are too lazy to moisturise. I can't actually rave about this enough, I love it so much. Moving on to makeup, I've really been liking the By Terry Hyaluronic Summer Bronzing Hydra Veil. It's a kind of base product. It basically, you apply it to moisturised skin for a sun-kissed glow. Now I was given this at a By Terry press day a few months ago. The shade I received is number 3, which is the darkest in the range, and obviously it's too dark for me. But when I was shown it, I really liked the effect on the back of my hand, so I wanted to make it work. And obviously I can't get away with it all over my face, so I've been using this as a kind of bronzer type thing, and basically all I do is I just put a blob on the back of my hand, and then after I've put my foundation and concealer on, I take my Real Techniques buffing brush, which I used for foundation before that, and then I just swirl it on and work it into the skin, kind of like the Chanel Bronze Universal cream bronzer. This has hyaluronic acid in, and when you apply it you can feel that it's cool on the skin. It's really strange feeling, but it's nice at the same time, and I can imagine this being really lovely in the summer. I remember it being quite pricey as with the rest of By Terry products, but I do really like it and I am tempted to go and get the other shade. It's definitely one to just go and check out for yourself, just to feel the sensation on your skin, because I've never felt anything like it before. I was also given a blush which is along the same lines with the hyaluronic base of it, and that's really nice. So I think I might post a review on my blog of them both together as they're quite similar, but that'll be up soon, so keep your eyes peeled if you're interested in seeing that. Oh, and another thing, the fragrance of this is quite strong, so I don't know if this would be good for sensitive skin. I've had no problems with it. My skin's normal to dry, dehydrated, but like I said, I haven't used it all over my face, so I don't know if it would pose any problems for anyone else. But I have really enjoyed using this month, and I would recommend you just having a look at it in stores. You can get it from Space NK when it comes out, which should be this month. Next one is another bronze product, and it's the Estee Lauder Pure Colour Stay On Shaded Paint in 01 Chained, and I love this. It's so easy just to swipe on your eyelids just for a wash of colour, and it's also good for putting on underneath powder shadows as it really increases the wear time of them. I have reviewed this fully on my blog already, so I'll post the link below if anyone wants to see it. I've got a couple of other shades too, but this performed the best for me and it's my favourite shade. I'm really liking cream eyeshadows at the moment. I find that they're so easy to use just in a rush. You can just use your finger or a brush if you want to, but I personally find a finger a lot easier, and I think for me they provide a contour just with one product rather than using 3 or 4 eyeshadows to give the same effect, and they're just so easy, and ones like this are incredibly long wearing. It's quite pricey, it's just under £20, but I do think it's worth it because I've hardly dented it and I've used it loads since I got it. As far as cheaper alternatives go, I think the Maybelline colour tattoos are supposed to be quite similar. I wanted to buy some actually the other day to compare, and I went into Boots, and I think where it's half term everything's been chaos, and all the ones that weren't even testers had like fingerprints in them and there were none left in the drawer, so I walked away empty handed. But I'm really interested in trying, I think the one that like this is called On and On Bronze, and there's a nice taupe one that I'm interested in trying. But if you tried them, let me know. Last thing now, and it's kind of a cosmetics skincare hybrid I suppose, and it's the Deep Breath Dr. Lip Original Nipple Balm for Lips, and once you get past the name you can enjoy the product. I'd heard loads about this on other blogs about how good it was, and I was really intrigued, but it was £11.50 for a lip balm, and I was just thinking, can a lip balm really be that good? So I put it off for ages, and then one day I was in London and it was really cold and windy and I'd forgot all my lip products, so I just so happened to pass at Space NK and I was in and out, got this straight away. I think it's pretty much like the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, but it has no fragrance. I know there is a fragrance free version of that, but I've never tried it, and it's the same. It's a multi-use product, so you can use it on your cuticles, on your elbows, on your feet, on your knees, anywhere you want. I just use the tiniest bit and then dab it on my lips, and it's so nice. It's so soothing, especially after I use like a lip scrub before bed, and then in the morning I just wake up and my lips are plump and soft, and I can wear lipstick easier, like a matte shade if I want to, without worrying about any flaky bits. I really do think this is worth the price tag actually, because how many Vaseline tins can you go through and they end up scuffed and scratched and horrible and you want to replace them? And to be honest, I've never really found that Vaseline actually helps hydrate my lips. It just creates a barrier, which I think this does as well, but it's a lot more effective, and I just don't think cheaper things work for me. Maybe that's just me being a snob, but I don't think this would have cult status for nothing, and I 100% agree with it, and I've been loving using this. So there we go, that's what I've been loving for the month of March and beyond. Let me know if you've tried any of the same products as me and you like them as well, or if you don't like them and why. What you've been loving recently, like I said with the colour tattoos, any shades you'd recommend, or if you wouldn't recommend them. Please like, subscribe, blah 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 if you want to. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know what you think, and while I'm here I may film straight after this as that happened, among other things. But I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks so much for watching.